So I got $50 of 50-cent pieces, $200 of $1 coins, and $150 of Australian $2 coins. All Aussie coins. We'll look through and see what we can find today. Okay, after checking that $400 worth of coins, that was 150 of the $2 coins. I kept one only, large head, 2001. The IRB under the head is all spaced. The standard is I spaced and the RB are joined together at the bottom. I've got lots of videos on them. You can go check them out and see how you identify them. But basically, if you look at the bottom of any of the coins with IRB, you'll see they're joined. These ones aren't joined. There's a space between all of them. Then I had $200 of $1 coins, and I kept 6. And out of the 6, I ended up with a 2014 Mob of Roos. Beautiful. So far, third lowest circulated $1 coin. If the 2020 $1 coin actually exists out in circulation at 330,000, but they're 1 million. So it's either third or second, depending on the 2020 JC MOR. Then I ended up with 5 2019 Post Office A to Z, 380,000 mintage on each one, or thereabouts. Low mintage. So C for cricket, E for esky, I for ice Vovo biscuits. Really hard to find. Q for quokka. That's the only second one I've found. And a real dirty Y for Yowie. And I really like that coin, so it ain't going back in. Otherwise I would have thrown it back in. It's pretty stained. But the Y in this for Yowie and the Y for Yabby on the latest 2021 coins, I like both of them, so the Y's are pretty good in both. So that's the $1 coins and the $2. And I need the Q. There's my list now. We got the KPU off Simbungy, so I got to scrub them off, and so now I need LOQSW, and I can scrub the Q off. Q for quokka is gone, so I'm after Lowe's, LOWS. Very good. 1973, 3 million. That one, 5th lowest coat of arms, 50-cent piece that we got out there. So a nice coat of arms, not in very good condition, but amazing that it's in there, and it's been in there for some years too. So not too bad, and one to keep because that's extremely low mintage. The only other one that was better than that in those years, the 70s and 80s, is the 1985 at 1 million, or just around that amounts. Then, unbelievably, another Victorian 50-cent piece. 2.8 million on these. They're between 2 and 3 for all of them anyway. There's 9 states to get, and a coat of arms 50-cent piece, but 2001 they released 9 coins, or 10 coins, each state and territory and of Australia, and I've got the Victoria. Again, that's 4 in like 5 noodles, I think. So that's pretty good. And then 2018 coat of arms, exact same coat of arms. I don't turn it well. Coat of arms like these ones down here. Nice, 3.7 million. I'll be keeping them. That's a nice low mintage, in really good condition too. Really nice. Hardly any wear on it. It's only had a couple of bag marks and stuff. Little rough hits there, but for wear, it's quite good. And my very first 2020 coat of arms 50-cent piece, and I have not got one. I had a look and I don't have any at all. and so this is my first one today that I've found since December in 2020 when I started looking. The RAM site says 90,000, so .09 with 2 asterisks next to it, and the asterisk, double asterisk, means partial mint. The rest will be announced when the annual report comes out. So at the moment 90,000 they're sitting on. The JCs are on 70, and the 2019 JC on 70,000 for the moment, with no asterisks there though. That's what they reckon they did, but doesn't look like it. It's going to be pumping right up into the hundreds of thousands. And the 2019 IRB, which is 240,000. So over here I have a 1994 Year of the Family wide date variety. So between the 9 and the 9 and the 9 and the 4, there's 1 millimeter gap. The standard narrow date, as they call it, there's about a ½ mil between the 9.9 and the 9.4. If you put two together, you'll pick them out easy. I measure from the widest corner to the edge, and I get 7 mil. 6 mil, 7 mils, doesn't matter. There's arguments all over the width of the wide date and the thin date. Some say 5, some say 6. This one, some say 6, some say 7. I say 7 for the wide date and 6 for the thin date or narrow date. Doesn't matter, you'll notice them straight away, 1 mil between each. I won't do a close-up on that. I have a separate close-up video that shows these on there, and you can have a look, and it shows the difference, what to look for. But if you got two together, you definitely notice the narrow date, they're really crammed together. But this one, you can see then spread out really nice. Not easy to find. That's quite a hard coin to find. So yeah, nice that one, die variety, beautiful. Then this one here is something I've been looking for, and I've been telling people, and if you go to my very first videos from 5 years ago when I put all my photos together of coins I'd found, and well, I sold them all on eBay, with my shop on eBay, you'll see that this is the one I've been saying in my videos as we've been watching now with me finding them, that this is prolific for the amount of different errors you can get on it. I've had 35 complete different coins to each other. They were so bad they stopped production of these halfway through the year. The dice just were, whatever week, they were just completely had it. So you can get them all over the place, CUDs, die cracks, the whole lot of being saying, but one in particular is a really extremely hard one to find, and this is it. And it has the most massivest CUD you can get at the bottom of the chaplain's gown. It's huge, seriously big. Little bit of doubling around him, but it's not that. If you look at my video from 5 years ago, you'll see I found 2 coins, I think, only 2 ever, and I called them the Whizzing Man. That's what I named them, because I found them, and I don't see anybody else with them. They might have now, but at the time, no one had these in 2005, it was me, and only 2 of them. And that's that. There's a die crack right across here and down there, and it looks like he's whizzing, and I found one. Unbelievably, these are seriously the hardest one of all the 35 different combination errors I had on all the coins. This is the rarest to get, and that's with the CUD and die crack coming from him there, and it looks like he's having a whiz. I'll do this up close and you'll see. Excellent, really hard, rare error to find, that one. 2005. And so these three are error coins, as well as that one, but these three error coins. So 2006 here, it's got cross there, die crack, stops at the foot, moves up a millimetre, die crack, goes across. There's nothing up there except for that reading on the edge there. It is rougher, it's a bit bigger, so I'd say it's got a cud on there, so the die was cracked along the edge of the reading. And it goes up to here, and there's two cuds there, joined by a die crack underneath them, real small. And then right in front of his leg, or the kangaroo's leg, is a half circle die crack. Beautiful. Never seen one on there before. So, you know, one die crack, two die cracks, three die cracks, two cuds, and another die crack. Really hard. That die was getting ready to blow apart. Beautiful. So this next one, the 2010, is a real beaut. I can't believe all these real nice in here, these error coins. All of these error coins are really exceptional. That one is with that die crack, and so they were that die crack, and so is this. I can't pick them out, but this one here, we have a cud just here under the shield with a light die crack going all the way across to the leg. Then we have a absolute massive cud on the back to the reed area, whereas I've found them on the 2013, the 2017, 18, 19. That 20 didn't have it. So there's a whole series of coins from 2010 onwards that have this error in the exact same place. So there was definitely a weak spot in there, but this is the biggest one I've seen by far. And it, not just that, it shows where the die was going bad, because there's a die crack starting to go right across there. Then go up here, and there's a cud and error along the edge of that shield where the die was starting to break and chip off the edging of it. And then you come here, and there's a big cud joining the shield into the emu. You go down, and there's another whopper right there at the bottom of it. So very nice. Cud, die crack, cud, cuds, cud and cud. I'll be showing that one up close. Excellent. 2016 coat of arms, and then this one has what I've been finding on, well, exact same place as that, exact same place. Right there, the reading to the back of the Roo, and that's quite large as well. So exact same place, and I've said 2010, 2016, 2013, 2017, 2018, they've all got them in these areas, so that the dies continuously over the years, like the rabbit ears and the $1. There's certain places on the dies that get weak spots on all the coins, and once you look at enough coins, they're the ones that your eyes look at straight away, is what you know is where the common errors can end up being on multiple years, different years. So that's it for today. Thanks again. Until my next noodle.